Hi there, everyone. Lydia Martinez here from Elle Marketing and Events. And today I'm going to talk about creating a marketing strategy for your business. Now, one of the things that when we're first talking with clients, a lot of people are confused on is the difference between marketing strategy and marketing tactics. So marketing strategy is like a delicious meal at a restaurant. So picture this like perfectly arranged, really beautiful plate of food delivered straight up to you. It's it's got a main course and it's got some side dishes, and it's got a vegetable and a starch, and it's all beautifully plated and delivered to you, hot right when you're hungry. That is your marketing strategy. It's a complete plate or a complete dish served up to your customers when they're ready for it. Now, marketing tactics are like the individual ingredients in that recipe, in that plate. So, it's the butter and the oil and the salt and the protein. Marketing tactics are the individual things that come together to create your marketing strategy. And we'll talk about marketing tactics here in a second, but I just wanted to differentiate between a strategy, which is big picture, like the finished recipe for success, versus tactics, which are the individual ingredients or things that make up that recipe for success. So one of the most important things when you're creating a marketing strategy is that you need to work ahead. And to do that, you need to create a calendar. So it's not enough to be like, oh, next week is Mother's Day. I should probably do something for Mother's Day, as far as a promotion or a sale. That's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to actually start planning into the future. I usually recommend anywhere from 3 months out to 6 months out. For Elle Marketing, we actually have a content calendar that works 12 months out. So I basically know everything that's going to be happening for my marketing for the next 12 months. And when you create a calendar, the things that I like to put on it are holidays, special events. I put my vacations on there so that I know when I'm going to be not available to really work on my marketing strategy and tactics. I also think about things like, are there mini holidays that might apply to my specific industry? So say if I were an ice cream shop, when is National Ice Cream Day? If I am a woman business owner, when is International Women's Business Day? When is National Employees Day? So those different types of things, what applies to you and your industry? What are some smaller things that you can make a holiday out of? The other thing that I like to put on there is, are there any regular deals or promotions that we run? Is summer a slower time of year? If so, should I maybe do a sale for 2 weeks in the middle of the summer to try and bump up some of my sales? Are the holidays a big time of year? Is it a time when we don't want to execute complex marketing things, but we want to remind people constantly what our holiday gift items are for the year? So those are some things to think about in your business, in your industry. What are some of those things? One of the things that we're working on right now and putting on the calendar for Elle Marketing is I'm teaching a series of workshops the second Friday of every month. So we just put together our workshop plan for the next 12 months. We know what it's going to be through the end of this year. And then we also know exactly what date that's happening, when we need to start promoting it, all those different types of things. So that's something else that we've been working on and putting into my marketing calendar right now. So after you have created a calendar of those key dates, those key times, you're going to pick your tactics. So marketing tactics very often fall into a few different categories. They might be social media and social media ads or digital ads. They could be things like blogging, website, search engine optimization, e-blasts. They can be things like media, being a guest on podcasts, doing live streams, creating opportunities to interview other people within your industry. Personal branding is a marketing tactic, building yourself up as an expert in your field. It could be things like, for some of my chefs, some of my restaurant owners that we work with, it's getting them TV spots with them doing some cooking on live TV. And then from there, one of the other things that we also think of as a tactic is video. So live streams, which I talked about, but pre-recording video, doing a YouTube channel, all those different things. That's one of my tactics this year. We actually just launched our Elle Marketing YouTube channel as well, which is really exciting. From there, events can be marketing tactics, networking can be a marketing tactic, teaching classes can be a marketing tactic and fit in within your overall marketing strategy. So once you know what your tactics are, then you can go back to your calendar and map things out, and you work backwards. Okay, I know that I've got a sale coming up for Mother's Day. So I know that I'm going to do e-blasts and social media and an event as part of my marketing tactics. So I know that 3 weeks out from Mother's Day, I need to start posting on social media about our Mother's Day deal. And so you map that into your calendar. And I know that that 2 weeks before Mother's Day and the weekend of Mother's Day, I'm going to send out an email to my email subscribers to let them know about that sale that's coming up. And so when you know what's coming, you can work your way backwards from that date. And then from there, start plotting your time on the calendar of what needs to happen when. Here's when we start posting to social media. Here's when we do our press release. Here is when we send out our e-blast. Here's when I write a blog post so that I can put that blog post into the e-blast so that I can drive people to my website. So it's all mapped out so that it just flows really naturally within your calendar. Your calendar becomes your Bible. Now, with marketing calendars and marketing tactics, I always recommend that you schedule time to do your marketing. As a business owner, I know that marketing often falls to like the dead last thing that you do. I've been guilty of this too, and I literally own a marketing agency. And so with your marketing, one of the things that's really important is that you set aside time every single week, put it in your calendar, make it an appointment with yourself, make sure that it's a time when you are not going to get interrupted and you're going to focus on your marketing. Start with about 1 to 2 hours a week. Dedicated time, turn your phone off, don't look at your email, focus on your marketing. And then from there, the other thing that's really important is when you're doing that, batch the tasks. And when I talk about batching, don't look at the upcoming week and be like, okay, I've got to like write an e-blast, 2 blog posts, and I have to do all of my social media posts and digital ads, and I've got 2 hours to do it. You're going to be too scattered to get anything done. Your wheels are going to spin. But if you say week 1 of the month, I am going to work on all my emails and I'm going to just batch it out and get all the e-blasts done for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And then the second week, you are going to do all of your social media posts and ads for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And then after that, the third week, maybe video is your tactic. I'm going to pre-record all my videos for the next several weeks and get those out there. Done. And then finally, for your very final tactic, say it's writing blog posts. Look at the next 4 to 5 weeks, write your blog posts, get those done, get them scheduled so that then the next week you can plug them into your emails because that was the thing that you work on your very first week of the month. So when you're scheduling things out, you already know what your blog posts are going to be, what your e-blasts are going to be, what your content is going to be, what that's going to look like, what it's going to be. And so from there, you're able to take that, plug it in to your marketing calendar. And then when you sit down to work on your marketing strategy, guess what? You already know what you're going to work on. You know what's coming, you know what's happening, you know when it's scheduled. You don't have to think about it, you can just start working. So that's how you create and implement a marketing strategy. You create a calendar, you pick your tactics, pick 2 to 3 to start with, and then you can add more as you get more efficient. You schedule time to do your marketing and you batch your tasks. So that's how you create that marketing strategy, and that is how you implement your marketing strategy. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. I would really encourage you to, if you're looking for more tips on marketing, please do check out our YouTube channel, and also keep an eye out for the Elle Marketing Events calendar, because on that events calendar, you can find all of our upcoming workshops and things like that to really help you. We also have an educational resource library coming that I'm really, really excited about. So stay tuned for that as well. Again, thank you everybody for joining us. Have a fantastic day.